we're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, me like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you cross my path.
Good morning, friends. Happy Monday to you. Happy Tuesday to me. Welcome back to a full 2 days of eating leg day edition. So as you guys have seen, I'm up and at it. 2:10, the alarm went off. It is now 3:37, just rolling up to good old crunchy, and I am ready to come in here and kill my legs. I'm ready, but I'm not ready. You feel me? Because we've got hack squat on the menu for Tuesdays, and I hit 3 sets of 10 last week, and I was shocked at the weight that I did 3 sets of 10, because that thing is like, I feel like, guys, be on that thing, okay? That's my kryptonite, is the hack squat. Who is it not for anybody? Let's just be reals. So I'm gonna go up in weight. When I say go up in weight, I mean like 5 pounds, girl. Don't get crazy, all right? But that 5 pounds is gonna feel like a ton. So I am not looking forward to it at all. But I swear my quads feel so freaking sore after doing the hack squat. I feel like the hack squat really gets my quads. That and the leg extension, the way that I'm doing the leg extension now, I feel like I can finally feel my quads working. So that is exciting as far as that's concerned. Today is a long ass day. So what I've done to hype myself up getting to the gym, which I feel pretty good as far as sleep. I slept pretty dang good. Been listening to The Prodigy the entire time coming here. If you don't have The Prodigy on your workout playlist, what are you even doing? Like Smack My Bitch Up, Breathe, Firestarter, like those are go-tos for me to like really jack me up, get me in a mood, hype me up. Sometimes before I do a really heavy set, I'll definitely play one of those tracks to like get me like all fired up. Like it just does that for me. So I had to play that the entire time coming here. It's so crazy and mind-blowing how times have changed as far as driving at 3 in the morning and thinking that nobody's on the road. Like there are so many people up and about it, and it's crazy to me. Like I said, you saw when I rolled up in the parking lot, taking the little B-roll of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's like 15 cars in the parking lot, and it's 3:40 in the morning. When I leave here, all this to the side of me will be filled. All this in the front will be filled. It is crazy how many people utilize this gym and how many people are just on the road in general. Like I passed my old Planet Fitness on the way here, and there's so many people there, like at 3 in the morning. It's crazy, but awesome to see. So what are you doing today to get your body moving? I had so many people in the last vlog talk about things that they are enjoying as far as movement, and that is my thing for you guys. So I think there's a little bit of a misconception with me, especially if you are new. I just want you guys to move your body. Yes, strength training is going to heal so many things. It's going to solve so many of your problems. But if you aren't moving at all, my main goal for everybody is just to start moving and not be as sedentary. That is the goal. And if that is not strength training for you immediately, that's okay. I didn't start strength training when I lost all my initial weight way back when. I was a Zumba freak, okay? When Zumba was all the rage back in its peak, I was right there front and center, and I lost so much weight with just doing cardio. Now, do I recommend that to you guys? Absolutely not. If I could go back in time, I would go and change and incorporate and sprinkle in some strength training, so that way I wouldn't just be left with, you know, losing a bunch of weight and not have any muscle on my frame, okay? So that's why I preach so much about strength training to you guys and incorporating it in the mix, because if you're losing a significant amount of weight with cardio and you're left with a body that you might not have thought you'd be left with losing weight. Does that make sense? Because in order to get shape, in order to get tone definition, you gotta build the muscle first. All right, so if you are brand new, if you're a newbie, that's why I stress so much for you to strength train, to lift weights, because it's going to give you the body that you truly want. However, I just want you guys to get in some type of movement, period, if you are just starting, and do something that you enjoy. So I have a lot of people that I know I can't relate to you girls, but look, live your best life, that love like the Stairmaster, that love the bike, love a spin class, like all that kind of stuff. Whatever you enjoy and love, let that be your motivation to start, to get in, to get your toes wet, you know what I'm saying? And then you can sprinkle in the strength training and hopefully start to love that and incorporate that on a daily, a weekly for yourself. But I just want everybody to move, whether that's just getting some steps in, doing some cardio, doing your strength training, whatever. Let's move, let's be active, because the more active you are, you're going to feel so much better and your future self is thanking you. I just had literally 5 people walk in the gym as I was talking, like crazy. Let me get my ass in there and get something accomplished before I have to hightail it back to the boys.
I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in transits, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances, empty-handed? I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wonder, can we trust the stars above to let us know? I'd go. We only got this life, no guarantees and stars align. Follow your passion trail and try to keep an open mind. Hiding it by myself, no guarantees you'll find me. Said if it's faith you'll find me, leaving the past behind. We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets.
Y'all remind me, was there a reason I put makeup on today? Yeah, because I'm going to run a million errands, but Lord have mercy, y'all. Have mercy. Are y'all a Full House fan out there? Y'all get that reference? Dead. I'm dead and dusted. That was a kick-ass workout. I was in a good headspace as far as not feeling tired, but as far as my body, I was like, dang, we tired. But then when I got warmed up and got going, like, hell yeah. Even my cardio, I was jacked. I was playing my tunes. I was getting it. My heart rate was like sky high. That's why I'm like dripping wet, like way higher than I needed it to be for my steady state cardio, but I was just in the zone and feeling it for sure. So on the hack squat, what the actual hell? Now, I know for my girlies out there that are beast mode, this is nothing. This is lightweight for you girlies. And look, I am your biggest cheerleader. Push that weight, girl. Push it good. I was able to do 170 on the hack squat for 3 sets of 10. Now, if you look at the footage, I probably sped it up. I don't know. This is me talking about my future self. But I was like, by the 6th rep, I'm like, and then like, okay, go. And then going down and up. And oh my gosh, like by the 8th rep, I'm like, there's no way I can do 2 more. And then the 9th and the 10th rep felt good. I'm like surprising myself is what I'm trying to say with my strength on the hack squat, especially because I always feel so freaking dusted and weak on that thing. But I cannot believe where we are on that from where we started is what I'm trying to say. And like I said, the 2 days after that hack squat, my quads are screaming on fire. Feel like they're gonna rip from my body. So good on that. And then we also went up on our leg press with working on glutes. Now, it's a lot of weight, but you're not like going so far with range of motion on that. But look, I can feel it. And my glutes and my hamstrings are on fire when I get down and going back up. That's killer. So I'm trying to keep pushing on that. We did glute bridges also that I didn't film. So I'm trying to tell you guys because y'all are liking seeing like what I'm doing and kind of getting some ideas. So I don't want y'all to think that I'm just doing what you're seeing because there's some things I can't take clips of. So I did the lying leg curl machine for 75 pounds, 4 sets of 10, which I'm impressing myself on that too, because I was barely doing like 50 at one point not long ago. It's crazy. And then I said glute bridges. I'm doing 4 sets of 90 pounds, 15 reps. I'm going lower weight, but I'm really controlling it and doing that lockout and doing a glute bridge and not a hip thrust. Okay, there's a difference there. Also did my 15 minutes of cardio, and that is today, and I am freaking drenched and dusted. Holy shit. So this is your reminder to get up and move. You might start off not feeling it, but once you get in there, I promise you will never walk out of your workout regretting doing it. That's for damn sure. Let's get home. Let's get our post-workout snackaroo, because it's 5:30 in the morning. We'll do breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and dessert. So on this long day, we got a lot of food thrown in just because it's a freaking early day. I wake up at 2 o'clock, going to bed late, trying to spread out the food where I can. And then tomorrow is a rest day. Now, last week I did 30 minutes of fasted cardio on 2 out of 3 of my rest days. And what I'm finding, this is interesting, and I mentioned in last week's video about the data, I am finding that when I'm doing the fasted cardio, instead of just fully resting, which I get like 13,000 plus steps on my rest day, just not intentional. But when I'm doing the cardio plus that, the next day after that, the scale's going up. Whereas Sunday, when I just fully rested and focused on steps, the scale went down. So I think I'm kind of feeding the purpose of me fully resting, and my body's still inflamed, because when I get on the scale post my rest day with doing the fasted cardio, my body's still like holding on to inflammation and to water and not fully giving it rest and recovering the muscles. So I think tomorrow I'm going to experiment, and I'm going to just do a full rest day with just steps, see what the scale says. If it goes up and I'm feeling any inflammation, we'll bring back the fasted cardio. So we'll just see. Like I told y'all last week, I'm in a state of just testing things out and seeing what works best for my body right now, and how I'm feeling and all the things. And then once we get things totally locked in, get the data, know exactly what's like affecting me on certain things, we'll roll with it full steam ahead. So that is the plan. Y'all, this gym is hella crowded. I told you guys, like, look, they got people getting out of the car next to me, and I don't want to film them, but look at all the cars everywhere. You can't see them over there, but I'm telling you guys, this place is packed. There were so many people in that gym at 3 in the morning. It's nuts. All right, let me get on the road. Got to get home to Hubs and take over for the boy. It is now 6:30. The boys are still sleeping. Hubby's off to work. I'm trying to be quiet. I've got a banana, and we've got our protein coffee. So this is about 200 calories. I have everything lumped as far as my snacks, so it's not individual. So you know your girl in math. About 200 calories and 13 grams of protein. We are going to have our main breakfast at around 9ish when we head out, get Trey on the bus, and go do our grocery shopping. I was gonna hold out until around 9ish when we leave, but I am next level starving. It is 8:11. So we've got the strawberry milkshake overnight oats. Yes, you saw it in the last vlog, but today is grocery running day. So I try to eat the same thing from like Tuesday to Tuesday, and then everything new starts on Wednesday. So I will have a new breakfast to show you guys on Friday when I see you for my next leg day. But I cannot recommend overnight oats enough. Y'all are asking where to find this one specifically. Is on my Instagram. I do have a whole overnight oats playlist here on YouTube with all the ones that I posted here, which is plenty, but I will have this one in the description box. If you have Instagram, you can find that one. I've got 100 grams of some green grapes and 1 slice of the raisin bread for a total of 537 calories, 32 protein, 89 carbs, 8 fat, and 9 fiber. This is also the day before the shark is due to arrive, so I'm already feeling next level ravenous and having an early leg day. So today it's gonna be struggle bus city. A non-scale victory for you guys. I have not put on these jeans, and I cannot tell you, when I was doing my closet clean out, like in the beginning of the shred I did, and they fit, but they were hella tight, okay? I am happy to report, like, these bad boys are loosey-goosey, like loosey in the back. So one reason why I never grab for them is they are buttoned all the way up. Your girl's about a zipper life, okay? Like, we got too many buttons. It's hot outside, you know? It's just not the vibe, especially if it starts to get a little tight in this area. so loose and comfy. So I am rocking these today. So that was a nice little surprise, little non-scale victory. I do like my other ones that I always wear from American Eagle better, but I finally decided I needed to wash those bad boys. Do y'all wash y'all's jeans like every time you wear them? Depending on, you know, the thing, but you're not supposed to wash them that much, and I definitely don't. But it was time to wash the other ones and try on some other jeans. So these are the ones we got. These are from Target, if you're wondering, from a while ago. But just a little non-scale victory, OOTD, comfy grocery vibe. 1 o'clock, it is lunchtime. We are doing sourdough, avocado, cottage cheese, and eggs for lunch. This is one of my favorite things, and I feel like I haven't had in forever, so I was like, it is on plan. I would normally do like a fruit on the side or something, but because of us having the long day and the snacks built in, this is what it is. But remember, it is 1, but around 3 o'clock in 2 hours, I'm gonna eat a snack, so it's fine. 327 calories for our avocado toast, 20 protein, 32 carbs, 13 fat, and 4 fiber. 3 o'clock, we're going in with afternoon snack. The boys are outside. I ran in real quick to make my snack. This is 228 calories and 16 grams of protein. We've got 207 grams of Pink Lady apple, 4 tablespoons of the PB Fit peanut butter powder. Love that stuff. I just add a little bit of water and some monk fruit until it gets to like a real peanut butter consistency. And this is going to be our snack until dinner, which is going to be around 5-ish. So we will be just fine. I'm actually not starving right now. I was starving at lunch, but now I'm just getting to that point where I am womp 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 energy tired. So hopefully this will perk me up. Tonight's dinner, we're doing the grilled Salsa Verde chicken. Y'all have seen me do that a million times here on the channel. I've got it marinating in my big Ziploc, got my cheese ready, my platter. Blackstone is rolling, ready to go. We made the easy Spanish rice. Love that. We basically eat that every single week on Tuesday with whatever side. I'm gonna go throw this on the Blackstone and get it plated up because it is 5:16 and I wasn't hungry earlier, but I'm hungry now. Here's the chicken in all its glory. It is legit the family's favorite, and it's relatively stupid easy. Again, I'm all about that life. The chicken and the rice all together comes out to be 326 calories, 30 grams of protein, 21 carbs, 13 fat, and 1 fiber for our Taco Tuesday style dinner. We're in the night with a protein bar. I'm doing the Built brownie batter. It's just my go-to. It's my favorite. I have other ones to try, but I'm like, I don't want to waste my goodness on anything else because I love this one so much. 140 calories and 17 grams of protein, which means that that's putting us today for Tuesday at 2,118 calories, 143 grams of protein, 294 carbs, 49 grams of fat. I'll see you guys for my next leg day, which is Friday.
She's calling me, like the rainbow, she's calling me.
Good morning. Happy Friday. We are here at Crunchy. We made it to Crunchy for leg day numero dos. We have new stuff on the menu today. I'm switching things up for this leg day. I'm going to attempt to try the abductor adductor machine if the girlies aren't hogging it the whole time, and I plan on doing both variations, but I think I'm going to split it up just because that machine is so wanted right now and I don't want to be hogging it for a long time at once is what I'm saying. So I think I'm going to get on there and hit like abductors, go do something else, and then come back and do the other one. We'll see. I might just have to do it all depending on how crazy that machine is, because like I said last time, it was like a magnet. Everybody was on it the entire time. Craziness with the new. Let me give you guys an update since the last time you saw me, which was on Tuesday. Oh my gosh, y'all, the shark took me out. So it came the day that, did it come Tuesday or did it come Wednesday? It came Wednesday, but Tuesday night, it felt like I've mentioned this before to you guys and y'all relate. There's some months where the shark is like on another level, and there's some months where it's like not an issue at all. As I've gotten to be over 40, it's like that. I used to have no issues with my period at all. Now, since getting older, it's like gotten worse. Craziness, you know, as we get closer to perimenopause and all the fun stuff as a girly. And it felt like somebody was stabbing me in my lower back so bad. Like I felt like I was dying. Okay, so I was like, I gotta get my ass in the bed, got a great night's sleep, Woke up the next morning, it came with a full vengeance, headache, just feeling fatigued and, you know, sore, all the things. I went and got my mammogram on Wednesday, which my whole like upper was sore yesterday for upper day, which was not ideal. And my workout yesterday was pretty much kind of trash. All right, so pull-ups were good. I got an extra rep on chin-ups. I met my same goal as far as traditional. That bar is harder, I swear, than the one in the gym. And then I went up on some things in the garage, and then I had to scale down big time on shoulder press and things like that, just because I was feeling like a weak ass bitch. My message today to y'all is that not every workout is going to be beast mode, and that's okay. Don't let that get you down like you're weak, you're a failure, you know, all the things. You still showed up. You still showed up and put the deposit in. You didn't cancel on yourself. You put in the work, you move your body, which is all we can ask, right? That is the main goal, is that we're able to first wake up and breathe this air, thankful, blessed, and to able to move our bodies, also blessed, because there's so many people that would give anything just to be able to freaking move, and you are not just moving, but you are strength training and you are freaking getting after it. So if you didn't lift as heavy as you did last week, you didn't get as many reps, blah, 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 don't let that get in your head. You still moved your body, which you're doing by far most than most people by choice, okay? by choice, not because people are unable to, like I just mentioned ago. Don't be hard on yourself. Still show up. They're not all going to be great. Cherish the ones that are great, because they're not all. Remember, we talked about motivation before and how it's non-existent. You shouldn't be looking for that. You should be looking for your why. Also, the same thing with this, that not every single thing in your journey is going to be cookie cutter peachy. It's going to suck sometimes, and it's just going to be like getting through the motions and crossing off the boxes. And that's okay too, because that equals consistency. And the more that you're consistent with this, the more you're going to see results over time. I just posted, I'll pop it up, this photo on Instagram. This is a 5-year difference between these photos. So in 2020, I was my lowest weight. That was when I was still doing keto. That was when I was strength training, running, doing excess cardio, really running myself in the ground, to be honest with you. And this is my physique that I was left with at the time. And this is me present day, this month in June. 5 years, okay? So when y'all are complaining and bitching that you want something overnight, or in a month you didn't get the results you wanted, think about this. Think about this right here, that this took 5 years. This takes time. This is an example of someone that was consistent with a goal that they wanted. So I had somebody on Instagram ask me, like, what made me switch gears from being the girl in 2020 to being where I am now? And it was because I was doing all these things. I was running like crazy. I was, you know, restricting carbs, keto. I was lifting weights. Was I doing a progressive overload plan at the time? No, I was kind of just like willy-nilly in it, but really going crazy on the cardio, you know, and the low scale numbers, chasing those scale numbers. And I looked in the mirror and I was not happy, even at my lowest weight. For some of my ladies that are like, oh, I got to get to this number, blah, blah, blah. Are you truly going to be happy with what you see in the mirror? Think about that. I was not happy. I saw these girls, and yes, you're not supposed to compare, but looking at girls on social media and seeing these strong women that had these legs that looked like freaking brick houses, you know what I mean? Just looked so strong in their upper, their shoulders were boulders, and I was like, that is what I want. I want to be strong. I want to look strong. I want that physique, and what I got right now, girl, it ain't it. What do I need to do to get there? And I really had to dig deep and kind of like slap myself in the face and say, hey, what you're doing and what you keep like striving for isn't what your actual goal is. So you need to switch gears and you need to reassess what you need to do to get where you truly want to be. And that was a mind shift I had. So from 2020 to 2021, I started the low carb journey and started really trying to wean back in carbs because I had been keto for so long. That's where I am today. Now I'm eating all the things, have a balanced diet, doing cardio for longevity and heart health, and not just trying to kill myself or punish myself. I'm lifting weights with progressive overload, really focusing on being strong. Now I'm finally where I truly wanted to be. So to answer that question on Instagram, that was my switch, and my reason why is because I wasn't happy with what I was left with striving so hard to get there. And then I was like, what is this? You know, what is this? This is not what I signed up for. So you got to think about what you truly want, guys, and really do the things that will get you there. Not what you think you need to do or what someone on social media is telling you need to do. Like, there's so many crazy things going on around social media. It is nuts right now with the diet talk and TikTok and all the things. Really reassess what you want and really dig deep and say, like, this is what needs to be done to get that. Maybe not what I'm truly doing. All that to be said, I kind of went on a rant and a ramble, but I'm really passionate about that because I want you guys to not have to take as long. Now, it's going to take long. It's going to take a long time, like I said a minute ago, but it doesn't have to take maybe as long to get somewhere if you would have started in the right spot, you know? So that's why I'm always trying to give you any personal experience of mine, so that way you don't go down the wrong path and you kind of stay in the right lane and get closer and closer to where you want to be, knowing all the things that I know now, you know? It is 8:02. We need to get our ass up in there. After we leave the gym, my plan is to go to the Home Depots. Home Depot be taking all my money. Forget spooky shopping. Like, I have not spent any money on spooky shopping at all, just because there's not much out. And not only that, I'm being very selective. So I'm not just buying stuff to buy stuff. Cause look, Michael's has all their stuff and I haven't bought anything cause it's just not speaking to me at all. However, all the girlies on the TikToks are showing that Home Goods finally has their shit out. Now, we checked a couple weeks ago and they had nothing. We didn't check this week. So I told Waylon that was on the radar. Home Goods always be taking my money, but Home Depot is taking all my money because of the plant game. All right. So I did my bed, my plant bed outside in my big barrel thing the other day. I have enough supplies that I bought last time, as far as like soil, topsoil, a little gravel, all the things I bought for the plants that I got enough to make my other bed with my other planter. So I got to go get some more plants though. So I'm going to go do that. I also need a really good watering can. So I'm going to have that on the radar. And then I need to stop and get some more strawberries. Y'all don't laugh at me, because if y'all watch the grocery hauls and all this stuff, you're like, girl, you buy like 500 pounds of strawberries a week. Yes, but the boys are also obsessed with strawberries right now. I think it's just so freaking hot. So I've been making like fruit plates and little snacky plates to put out on the porch when they're out playing by the pool. And the first thing they gravitate towards is not like the shitty stuff on the plate you would think, like the little animal crackers or Cheez-Its or whatever I have on there. They devour the fruit first because it's so freaking hot, and they've been loving strawberries. So they ate all my strawberries. So I have to go and get some more strawberries because I have like 1 million on plant today, and it's great for the fiber, y'all. And while they're in season and on a good price, why not eat what you like? Don't worry about what anybody else says. Let's get in here and kill some legs. I don't want to be in here too long, but you know how that goes. Let's get it. Leg day number 2 complete. I am going to be feeling that tomorrow and Sunday. Holy smokes. Such a great workout. Okay, story time for y'all. So y'all know my bodybuilder from my old crusty gym. He comes here, and I've been going early, so I haven't seen him. And I told him that before I left. I told you guys that we had ran into each other, and I was like, hey, I'm not gonna see you because of early morning. So I saw him today. I was on the leg extension machine. He literally ran up to me and he was like, girl, I barely recognized you. And I was like, what? He said, you look so great. He's like, how much weight have you lost? And I was like, 10 pounds. I've kept the 10 pounds off since the shred. We've maintained that. I've gotten some lows, but we've maintained the 10 pounds so far. I'm really trying to build muscle, lose fat, recomp if I can, and try to slowly creep my calories up is what my plan is right now, until we get to true maintenance and just stay where I want to be. And he's like, only 10 pounds? I said, yeah, 10 pounds. He's like, you look like a completely different person. He's like, you look phenomenal. He's like, what are you doing? Like, asking all the things. And this guy, like I told you guys, he is huge, jacked, such a sweet guy, like teddy bear and like a huge bodybuilder body, you know? And I thought that was so cool for him to do that. He's always like being my hype guy, you know, like every time I go in there, he always compliments me on something, which is so nice. And that just like made my day. Like going in, that was my first thing I went to do was the leg extensions, and it just set the tone for the rest of the workout. And it's so nice to get validation from somebody else, even though you know it's working and you know all the results and things like that. It's just nice to get a compliment every once in a while. So that's why I always recommend you guys do the same thing. Like if you have a gym buddy, make a compliment on anything. It doesn't have to be like their weight, you know, like I find sometimes people get offended with that, to be honest, like, oh, you look like you've lost weight, and some people get pissed. Like it doesn't bother me, but you know, like, wow, your hair looks great today, or I love your gym fit, like stuff like that. You don't know what people are going through, and sometimes that will like get them out of a funk or just make their day, you know? So I thought that was so nice of him. So it was nice to run into him and talk to him for a few minutes. I would have been out of here earlier, but I had to wait legit 15 minutes for that new freaking machine, y'all. The drama. There was a team of 2 girls, like friends, and they were going back to back on it, and they were literally on it forever. They were on it longer than I waited. I was doing cable kickbacks because I was gonna do back extensions. I love those, and I haven't done those in forever. And I feel, to be honest with you guys, that the cable kickbacks, I'm just not feeling it where I want to feel it. Are they working? Probably, but there's something in my head where I'm like, I don't think this is working for me. It's just not my favorite exercise for glutes, to be honest with you. I do like back extensions, but our back extension like thing, extender table thing, it had a note on it saying it was out of order. I'm like, how the hell is this broken? And it didn't look like anything was wrong with it, but your girl wasn't like breaking the rules and getting on it. But there were so many people going up to it, and it was like, what the hell, you know? I was like, oh, it is what it is. So until that gets fixed, I did the glute cable kickbacks, and I was doing those, and they were on it the whole time. I was doing kickbacks, and mind you, I was on that for a little while. Then I had to wait 15 minutes for them to get off. So I did both my abductors and adductors on there, and I was only on there about 10 minutes. I did not care. I was like, look, I waited like freaking half an hour for this thing. Somebody else can wait, but it's constantly being used. But y'all, I did not get any clips for y'all. That gym was hella packed, hence why I had to wait for the freaking new machine. But I took pictures of, like, there's a handle on the front. Our crusty gym was like so crusty with that one, and game changer is what I'm trying to say. I could feel my glutes burning so bad when doing abductors. It's not even funny. They have the little thing you can hold on to. You're really working those glutes, girl. Like, damn, it's gonna be a game changer. I'm so excited to progress and keep working on those in the next like 8 to 12 weeks. That is my plan. Also, the adductors, don't sleep on them. My legs feel dead because of those. Like, I feel like I can't move my legs because of that. And you go, in my opinion, lower weight on those than you do for the abductors for the glutes, and holy crap, so great, so great. We did our cardio and just feeling on cloud 9, finishing this week strong. We've got our movie night tomorrow. I'm excited to eat some nut butter, eat some fried fish, and some Rocky and Carlos macaroni. I cannot wait for that. I am a macaroni hoe, okay? Like, are you a macaroni hoe? I'm a macaroni hoe. Like, it's so good. So that's a hell yes for me. I always say, like, do not just graze on stuff to graze on it just because it's out in there and you can, you know? Save all your, like, yumminess for the hell yeses that truly bring you joy. Like, why waste calories on crap that doesn't even taste good or is just like a waste? That's just my opinion, you know? So that's what we're doing tomorrow. I'm excited. Gotta get some good sleep, gotta rest and sleep in. Got my check-ins tomorrow for the reverse program. Whew, feeling good, feeling good. So this is your daily reminder to move your body and compliment somebody that you come across today. Back home, we're getting our post-workout meal in. I'm doing that steak and potato bowl I put in rotation often. I've got 12 ounces of raw russet potatoes, and I have them seasoned with the Kinder's chili cheese. I'm gonna air fry them for 430 for 20 minutes. We have our potatoes layered down in the bowl first. Yesterday I cooked that Gary's Quick Steak from Sam's Club, and we've got a serving of that on top of the potatoes. And then we have a trusty runny egg on the bowl. Threw on 32 grams of fresh avocado. Lastly, on top, I've got about 33 grams of the taco Greek yogurt dressing I make all the time that I've mentioned a million times on the vlogs, and I don't have measurements for you guys, but it's just Greek yogurt, Taco Bell mild seasoning or sauce, and taco seasoning. That's it. And eyeball it, make it into a sauce, and it lasts forever, and you just track it as Greek yogurt. So our bowl post-workout is 627 calories, 42 grams of protein, 77 carbs, 18 fat, and 10 fiber. I've had a lot of you guys asking about fiber since we've been talking about it lately, and potatoes, russet and sweet, are gonna be great sources for a whole foods carb source, but also really high in fiber. It is 12 o'clock. We got the boys' bathroom clean for the party tomorrow. I've got Bob, the robot, vacuum running, watered my plants on the outside. I still gotta plant my bed thing in the front. I'm gonna do that later this evening when the sun goes down, because it's a million degrees and just walking out there and watering the plants sweat me down. I mean, it is out of control, and we're just getting things ready. I made a list for tomorrow on the things I need to do for the morning, and that way everything gets done on time. I got the fish thawing from our last lake house trip. For tomorrow, we're frying fish, if you didn't know, and doing hush puppies and Rocky and Carlos macaroni. I cannot rave about that enough. I'm excited to make it. Like I said, it's been years since I've attempted. I've eaten it plenty as of late, but making it, it's been a hot minute. So we are doing lunch. Let me take it down. It's the same thing as last time you guys saw. I told y'all be sick of me with this. I have this on plan indefinitely until I want to barf when I see it, which will be never, because I love this combo of avocado toast. I did put strawberries on the side. That's why I had to stop and get some. 175 grams of those. So for everything you see here, this is 349 calories, 21 grams of protein, 42 carbs, 12 fat, and 7 fiber. Most of the fiber coming from the strawberries and the avocado. Again, avocado is a great whole foods healthy fat source, but it's loaded with fiber, so incorporate it when you can. Tonight we made Michaela Thomas Fitz chicken minis. I used the Just Bare chicken nuggets, bunny bread, hot dog buns. You can use whichever one to make them higher calorie, lower calorie, whatever. But they are so stupid, simple, easy, and we are obsessed with these. That's why they're on plan all the time. We need to put them on plan more. That's how good they are. So I just got those out the oven. I'm gonna have mine with a serving of the Chick-fil-A honey mustard sauce, 60 calories, and 146 grams of strawberries. And the boys are also doing fruit with theirs. So can y'all guess whose plate this is compared to everybody else that's doing the same? We gotta be different. Y'all know who that is. So we got fresh fruit because it is just so hot, and I just don't want like French fries or tater tots or anything like that. Like the freshness with the yummy just sounds appealing. Got 3 of the chicken minis on there, honey mustard sauce, strawberries, for a total of 488 calories, 28 grams of protein, 60 carbs, 17 fat, and 4 fiber. But y'all need to get on. I'll try to link her Instagram reel down below. Never skip dessert. It is 7 o'clock, and you know the drill: a protein bar, a creamy, or a yogurt bowl. And we are doing a yogurt bowl tonight. So I've got some non-fat Greek yogurt in there, 15 grams of the PEScience frosted sugar cookie. I am realizing that there are some not on site that they release special. They just re-released the apple pie one, which is good, really good. If you like apple pie and you like adding that to your yogurt bowls or just as a shake, whatever, that one's limited for like a couple weeks and it's gonna be gone. So if you liked it last time or you like apple pie, snag that one. But this is my favorite in yogurt bowls, the frosted sugar cookie. And then we've got some frozen blueberries, strawberries, and then 12 grams of the Purely Elizabeth double chocolate cookie granola. This is probably my favorite one, and the regular chocolate chip one, I was not a fan of the peanut butter one at all. Like, it had something in it that had a weird texture, and y'all know how I am about texture, and I was like, no. Trey likes it, but I'll stick to the regular cookie ones. 289 calories for our yogurt bowl, 35 grams of protein, 32 carbs, 3 fat, and 5 fiber. To wrap us out for this Friday, we are ending today with 2,139 calories, 151 grams of protein, 272 carbs, and 54. Hey, Nicole checking in with you guys. It is now Sunday. We had our movie night yesterday. Cannot wait to share that vlog with y'all. Y'all have been screaming for the macaroni recipe, so that's gonna be coming, and it came out oh so good. Everybody was ranting and raving about it, so that made me feel good because I get nervous making like OG passed down recipes like on a high pedestal, you know? So I was very happy that it came out good. It tasted delicious. I had not 1, but 2 helpings of it. Yes, I did. Also, the scale on Saturday for my, like, that's like my main, I check in every day when I'm not doing the early mornings as far as the weights, but to me, that's like my true check-in for the entire week to see how we did. Same thing I did for the shred. Happy to report that we are still maintaining that 12-pound loss since the shred. Okay, so weighed in at like 154 point something is what I weighed in on Saturday. Every time I freestyle nut butter, I mentioned to you guys, the scale goes up dramatically. Today up like I was last Sunday. It's been the same, like low on Saturday, shred weight, or sometimes lower than the shred we ended the shred with. Up on Sunday because of me freestyling the nut butter, having some lows throughout the week, and then like we'll have a low or maintain with what I'm doing now, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that because my goal is to stay at that shred weight. If we go a little bit below, I'm not mad about it either, with increasing my food. So as you guys saw on my leg days, I'm eating about 2150 as far as calories go. Regular upper days, 2100. And then on rest days, I am scaling it back a little bit. I've been experimenting, and I've mentioned this in my closed reverse group. I've been experimenting with lower, don't get crazy. We were talking about keto and low carb. Don't get crazy. Don't get it twisted. Lower carb, which is for me right now around 170 to 180 grams of carbs on my rest days, and my fat's a little bit higher. And that seems to be serving me when I'm not training, as far as me not having any inflammation, not feeling bloated, just feeling really good. And then going into my training sessions and eating higher carb on those days. I've been really enjoying that lately, and the data is coming back like chef's kiss on fire for me. This will not work for everybody. Not everything is one size fits all when it comes to macros and journey and stuff. Take this with a grain of salt. I've been experimenting with this for the past, couple weeks, and it seems to be working according to the data. So I've been rolling with it. Now, based on my check-in yesterday and even my check-in today with what the scale says based off past weeks, could I increase my food this week? Absolutely. I'm not going to though. I'm baby stepping this, as I told y'all. Even when I'm increasing my food, it's like stupid, like little small increments, like way less than I do for my reverse program, just because I have no deadline, y'all. I have no rush. I have no place to go. This is lifelong for me, and I'm just enjoying everything that I'm doing and loving documenting the data, being a science experiment for myself, learning about my body now. Remember, I've said a million times in these videos that your body will change depending on the stage of the journey that you're currently in. My body would definitely not respond to what I'm doing last year or 5 years ago, whatever, okay? And it's just crazy when I look at the numbers and like how I've increased my calories over time and all the things. It's just really interesting and cool to me, fascinating. I like it. I know I'm a weirdo, but it is what it is. So I have no deadline. I have no rush. I have no, like, oh, I got to do this by this date. That's not what we're doing. We're doing this for life, building this granny body, taking it one day at a time and loving it so far. So my plan is to stay at the same calories and do what I was just telling you guys about this week, and probably increase a little bit the week after is what I'm thinking, and then just baby step it, ride it from there is what I'm doing. I'm feeling it and loving it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys for always coming back and showing the love and support on these. It means so much that there's so many of y'all that have been with me since 2019. We're talking about keto earlier, when I first started my health journey here and documenting like an online fitness diary. Y'all have been here from the very beginning. So many of y'all, thank y'all so much for still being here. That means more than I can ever express to you guys. Thank you for all the ones that are new or the ones that have been here as of late. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. I hope these videos are helpful. I hope they're informative. I hope there's something for you. That's why I'm putting these out on Mondays every single week. It's fun for me to go back and look at my journey, and I definitely do, because like I said, it's like an online diary for me to go back and look. But every week, my motivation and my intent for these videos is to help at least one person. So I hope that is the intent when it comes across to you on the camera. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new. Go into this week, y'all, with great intentions, good positivity, good vibes. We've got 4th of July coming up. Y'all type in the comments down below if you have any plans. I was talking to my sister yesterday for the movie night, and just work has been so crazy for her, and I feel like we just need to chillax, So I think what I'm gonna plan, and things may change depending on feels, but I think we're just going to chill at home and keep it very low key. Maybe do something fun the day after on Saturday, and just keep Friday my regular day as far as going to train my legs like y'all saw in this video. Track my food. That's my intent for me anyway. And then Saturday we'll do something fun, maybe here at the house, maybe we'll go out. I don't know, but that is the plan. But y'all let me know what you're doing down below. If you do like a big shindig, or if you keep it low key and just enjoy your relaxation and your time off. Y'all kill it this week. Y'all stay moving. Y'all stay intentional, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye y'all.